Okay, so I had that problem with the HMI light that I have. It's connected to a ballast, and when I was shooting a test with my Black Magic Pocket Cinema camera, I was getting these rolling black bars, which is a big time problem. It essentially renders the footage unusable, and there's no way to fix it in post. So I set about trying to figure out which shutter speed would not have those black bars. And if you watch this video, you're not really going to be able to tell unless you scrub back and forth. When you scrub back and forth, that's when you can really see them. You'll be able to see some of the more obvious ones, but some of them you don't notice until you're scrubbing back and forth really fast. So the shutter speed has to be a multiple of your frame rate. So if you're shooting at 24 frames per second like I was, you could do a 48 or a 72, but really not all of those will work necessarily. So you just have to kind of experiment and see which ones work. And what I found was that the two frame rates that worked for me were 144 and I think 216. Those did not have the black bars. And I didn't really change the ISO on any of these, so as you scroll through, you'll see the footage get darker as the frame rate gets, or the shutter speed gets slower. And you'll really see some heavy black bars when the shutter speed gets slower as well. But if you're shooting at 24 frames a second and you got the same problem, it looks to me like 144 or 216 is the way to go. And I ended up going with 144, and when you see my next lighting test, I think you'll see that the black bars are gone, so it worked out.